Recording in progress.
Why is engagement so important when it comes to your Facebook profile, your Facebook page, or your group? Facebook was created as a social platform, and for that to work, and for our strategy that we teach in the Get Clients Confidently program, for that strategy to work, we need to get engagement, because what happens when we have that engagement is that Facebook goes, that person is sharing information that clients like. So what they do is they add you to the top of the feed. You're automatically going to the top of the feed in the thread, so new people can come along and see you. Welcome everyone, I am Lucia, and today we're discussing content and how to create that engaging content for your Facebook profile, your Facebook group, or your Facebook business page. Now, I do not recommend that you do a lot on your business page, because after all, Facebook loves you to pay to play. You know, they love you to boost your post or to pay for Facebook ads. Now, I teach organic in the program, and we have our Get Clients Confidently program, which goes for 3 months intensive, and it teaches you much of these topics, but each topic will go for 4 weeks. So, introducing your business pillars. Now, for anyone that's in business, they have been on a journey in their business. They have experienced much of what they're teaching and sharing with others. So my experience was that I came from a very successful women's market business. So I had 3 stalls. I was a very busy entrepreneur when it came to weekends, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I would bring in probably about $10,000 in sales. Now, I had an accident, and that stopped me from working immediately. So for 8 months, I had no income. The stock had degenerated in price, and so, it was a loss all around. So I had to come up with a plan around what to do, and I figured I would get and come onto the online space. Now, that is about 5 years ago that happened, and so I have been crafting my skill ever since. And here I am today, helping you understand that the journey that I was on, from unseen when I first came into the business to where I am now, which is at the empowered level, has given me all the steps along the way. So my business pillars help me to understand where people are at. And if you want to know more about creating your business pillars, schedule some time and we can have a chat about that. So optimizing those pillars, or using those pillars when we are posting, is a way of you sharing with your future clients, or with people that are just finding you, helping them understand that you've the journey that they're on. You've been there, you have experienced it, you can resonate with them. So you're not actually being salesy, because this is the thing, most people don't want to feel like they've been sold at, it's just, there's a lot of self-doubt when it comes to sales if you feel like you've been sold to. So you want to be able to have that connection, that engagement, so that it becomes more about building a relationship. And we talk in the previous training about building relationships, marketing your offer, and then sales, and growing the brand. You've got to get recognized. It's going to take time. I can tell you I've had 2 changes in the 5 years that I've been doing this, and 2 business name changes. So to attract clients, you need to understand where they're coming from. So growing the brand, which is this, your face is your brand, your logo is not your brand. and getting people to understand that you take them from this, where you started, to where you are now, and you actually help them understand the emotions or understand the feelings that they're experiencing. And you share that in social media. Now, to create content, I suggest that you have a Facebook group. Facebook groups are a place where people can feel safe. People can, it's private. You can have a public or a private group. It's up to you completely. But people are more comfortable sharing because you've invited them, or they've found your post and they resonate with what you're talking about. So people only join Facebook groups because they desire or want to. And the beauty of having a Facebook group is that very reason, that you can create content that really resonates with the person. So utilizing that, what you've got, for free, Facebook groups or your personal page, you can post as much as you like. So, utilizing those two platforms is something that is really, really important in your business. But, when you understand that, the clients that you're talking to or engaging with are going on an emotional journey. So understanding that your business pillars are the key to that journey. So my business pillars are unseen. Then there's an awareness, there's an awareness that I need to make some changes. Then there's that I'm posting, but I'm not getting anything, like I might post for a little bit, but then I'll step away. Or people aren't seeing me. Why aren't they seeing me? And it could be the content that you're putting out there. You might have small wins. So you go to engaged, where you're having those small wins. And then, those small wins, if you step away, people won't know you again. So, you've got to keep that consistency going. So understanding all of this along the way is so important. And then the next level is empowered. So I've taken you on the process that I followed in my journey to get my content out to the public. And, sharing that message is so important because you understand their pain or their problem, or giving them the solution to what is happening for them. So, keeping that message consistent with what you're teaching. So your clients, the pillars actually give you that. They give you those emotions, those feelings. So let's, share on Facebook or, Instagram or LinkedIn, your pitch, what you help people with, to get engagement. It's about getting curious to see what other people do, what other people are experiencing. But it also needs to be simple, because when people are confused, then they do not go that next step. So for you, I would suggest that you ask questions, that you keep it to, the type of content that relates to how you help people. And then, just keep engaging, keep the posts that you do have a call to action. A call to action on every post should be a necessity. And it's not just comment me or, like we used to do 6-7 years ago. It's thinking about, where that person's at. If you think this could be you, send me a message or DM me, or if you're going through this at the moment, comment love, keep it simple. Keep the instructions simple, because they are an instruction for the client to go to that next step. And if they're resonating with you, then they will follow you to that next step. That's for sure. So choose the marketing platform that you want to use and get really, really great at using it. understanding it, how it all works, you know, whatever the metrics tell you, use all of that to see how people are viewing your page or your group. So if there's any questions around content creation and your pillars, then please message in the chat. There is a space where you can say pillars, and I'd love to have a chat to you about that. But your pillars actually give your clients the outcome. They, you know, take you from unseen to unstoppable. They are my pillars. So with clients, when they're first starting, I can see that they're invisible on social media. So what are the steps that I need to take them on to get to unstoppable? And when I look at the topics are all about the emotions and the feelings that I was feeling at that time. So what are you going to, you know, talk about on social media? Get curious, ask questions, find out what their problem or, you know, their challenges are, because most of us have a challenge. You know, I've got coaches, I need coaches as well. So we all have challenges, you know, in our business lives. So happy days, and I'll see you on the next lesson. Bye for now.